Okay, so I guess what's the most memorable thing you've done since you've been with your unit, or since you've been in the guard? Like, what's the thing that stands out the most?
Um, NTC, while it sucked, it was definitely the most memorable. So I was still with Charlie Battery. Um, I can't even tell you how many fire missions we processed for the. Let's see, because you're there for a week. You're in the box for 2 weeks. So we were in the box for 2 weeks. I can't even tell you how many firing missions we processed in those 2 weeks.
What is
24
the
hour ops.
box?
The box. So JRTC, NTC. I've never. I'm going to JRTC this summer, so I can't speak to it yet. But I'm assuming it's the same. Where so NTC is 4 weeks. You show up and you go. You basically on a fob for the first week. You go to a bunch of briefs and classes with the big army guys. They're just kind of give you the expectations, get everything squared away, and then like I don't remember what day it was, but say day 8, like is the time you start the box. You basically convoy out to the training area, and the box is when it's like no shit, like this is the training time, like this
Mm-hmm.
is what you're being graded on. So like for us, we had oh, it was 7 to 10 days of notional firing, like right. So we do everything the same. We're still processing the fire missions. The cannons are still getting the data from the FDC and laying. It's just that there's no big boom. Um, we did that for I want to say it was like somewhere between 7 and 10 days, and then you actually for the last few days is when you're actually firing, right? So on the FA side of the house, one of the biggest things that get people at Bullock is safety.
Mm-hmm.
So you do your pre-aux safety, which is where all of that math comes into play. Um, and the worst part about having to do that is when you're in overseas or place like NTC, like safety's not a thing. Like you don't even have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You have your data, and you'll get your NFAs and your um, basically where you can and can't shoot. You put that on a map. You put that on your AFA tads, and that is your safety. So like you go through all of this at Bullock, and then it only counts or it only matters when you're down at Fort Sill for a weekend shooting, or out
Mm-hmm.
at Fort Chaffee for a weekend shooting. Um, but yeah, so we did that for 7 to 9 days, I think. 24-hour ops, and I think as a brigade, we went at like 60% strength or something like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
nobody was fully manned. Nobody had the people to be able to fully run 24-hour ops. So like there was me, my chief, and my box operator. Like we were sleeping in the back of an LMTV on the benches, and we would have a radio watch, and 3 in the morning you get a fire mission. Everybody gets up, goes does their thing, and then goes and lays right back down. Like at one point, something was wrong with our box. I don't remember what it was, but my commander was in there messing with it overnight one night, and he still swears to this day that I set up and screamed fire mission in my sleep and laid right back down like nothing ever happened. Um, so yeah, it was. But yeah, I don't even know how many missions we processed through that 2 weeks. And then of course we get to the part where you actually get to have fun and make the big booms. And the night before that, there was a huge rainstorm that swept through and wiped out all of our fire, our FDC, our AFA tads, and everything just would not work. So we did. I think we got to actually shoot like less than 50 rounds.
Oh my
So
gosh.
yeah, all of that for nothing.
Golly, I mean that's the way. That's Army if I've ever heard it, man.
Yep.
Like holy cow.
Yep.